What's up, little buddies, and welcome to the Sports Bar Dads Podcast, a show with regular, everyday guys and dads talking about nonsense that everyday guys and dads talk about. This isn't a place where we try to motivate you to get a six-pack or what stock to buy or even what political candidates to suck off. How about we just try and get to the week with the bills paid and not screwing up our kids more than we already have. Just guys being guys and mainly talking shit. So whether you're to or from work or just pretending like you are working, why don't you come have a laugh with us? Oh, and go fuck yourself.
I saw my kids' list to Santa, and I was like, "Those motherfucking elves ain't making any of this shit. Yeah. It's gonna be on me." Yeah. I'm looking at that shit. I'm like,
and then to make it even worse, like my stepdaughter, she sends her list, and she's got a MacBook on there, and I'm like, what the fuck, a MacBook?
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit! That I wasn't planning on spending that much in Christmas.
Like everyone together.
Like everyone together. And then my son, he's all into shoes, and me, like I don't buy. I like shoes, but I don't buy expensive shoes, right? Expensive. If it's $100, that's expensive ass shoes. Yeah. And I know today the way things are, it's not.
Yeah, but with for kids, me, especially with kids.
And this dude, I told him to send me like the cheaper shoes he wanted. You know, like, hey, send me some shoe options that you like, but send them, keep them on the cheaper side. $160 is the cheapest one.
Holy shit.
$160 for some shoes. And I don't even. And so I'm like, well, damn. You're going to open up 2 gifts, if that,
Yeah.
The little ones are easy.
Yeah. There's just a lot more.
Yeah.
It's just a lot, like, littler things, which is cool.
Yeah, but it's
and then they're all judging you. The thing is, everyone's judging you. Like, the way they open gifts, and then they're like, "Oh, Santa gave me 5 gifts."
Yeah.
But they gave this guy 1 gift, and it's a Mac.
Yeah.
Like,
and I got 5 like $6 toys. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. I got a bunch of gifts from Five Below. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
And
then it starts like, it's like, well, they love him more. They love her more.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. That's why we did the whole, like, this is the budget for each kid is the same. And if the little ones get more because they like cheaper shit, too bad. Like the older ones got to understand.
Yeah.
Now the even more stressful one, have you gotten? You're obviously not going to say on here what you did, but have you gotten your wife something yet?
Yeah, no. No, I'm still trying to figure that out.
You're falling behind, buddy. That's the most stressful one of them all.
I think I'm trying to do the deal where we're like, hey, let's not get each other shit.
Because
shit's already expensive.
Yes.
It's the weekend. Tomorrow morning, I'm playing Russian roulette when I log into the bank. I'm waiting for the surprise.
Am I the only one who has
NSF fees?
Have you ever, like me, like purposely not logged into your bank because you're afraid?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, fuck. And then,
we'll even text each other. I'll text my wife. I'm like, yo, did you check the bank? She's like, no, you check.
That's a scary moment, dude. You're logging in like, fuck. For me, because we use our credit card as like our debit card.
Okay. And
she has hers and I have mine, but I just pay them every time I get paid. I just pay it off, right?
Like an adult.
That's
hardcore.
Yeah. That's the only one I'm good on. Like I pay that one off, but then other shit starts racking up, especially during Christmas time. But so I log in and I pay it, but the moment of truth for me is when I log into her credit card account to see exactly how fucked I am. Yeah. Like, and then there's moments where I open it up and I'm like, when you get that cold feeling throughout your whole body, like your blood turns cold, and you're like, what have we done?
Yeah. You're like, fuck. It's always the same thing. It's like, hey, like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Like, where did we go wrong?
Yes.
Like,
And then, because like a couple days after you get paid, you're like, oh, we're good.
yeah.
You ever have those like where you're like, hey, a couple days got paid to go, haven't really spent any money, we're good. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a good one. We're gonna save some money on this paycheck.
And then the good old auto fucking draft you had for whatever the fuck
Yeah.
pulls out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Are you taking any vacations this for the holidays or staying here?
Nah, staying here.
Yeah.
Well, we usually try to do like Ridoso.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just a nice little short getaway.
yeah, just short. And then, but yeah, nah. Traveling out, nah.
And see that all the places that my wife wants to go to are in the holidays because like they decorated and stuff. She wants to do Disney during the holidays. I've never been to Disney, period, my whole life. Not as a kid, not as an adult, never been to Disney.
Really?
Never.
That's
So
sad.
I want to, yeah, it is pretty sad. I barely saw the ocean for the first time in my life like 3 years ago.
God.
I had never even been to the
Fucking
ocean.
peasant.
I know. Fucking sad. But I've seen it, so you can't talk shit about it anymore.
No, I can't. How old were you when you first saw the ocean?
33 maybe?
You fucking loser. That's like 33 and barely seeing your first pair of tits. Fucking ocean at 33.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I was 33 years old when I saw the ocean for the first time. That's sad. It's fucking sad. But you know what? I saw it. So now you can go fuck yourself.
33 years old.
Mm-hmm. It was nice. I mean,
yeah, it's the ocean. Fucking awesome.
yeah, it is pretty awesome. And then what's crazy is my wife grew up in Miami, so like that's what she knows, and she was like, "Bitch, you haven't seen the ocean? What's wrong with you?" Like,
yeah.
Actually, I don't know very many adults who have not seen the ocean. Just happened to.
I mean, it's pretty sad.
Yeah, I was never a big. Well, we didn't travel a lot when I was a kid.
You don't say.
Yeah, obviously.
Or at least not to the ocean.
Not to the ocean.
That much.
Not to the ocean. And you know what's crazy is I have a fear. I wouldn't say, well, I do have a fear of the ocean. Like I wouldn't like past when you're on the beach, I wouldn't go, like if I was out in the ocean, I wouldn't jump in, take a swim, off a boat. Fuck no.
Oh no?
Fuck no. No.
Oh really?
I would not do that.
But you've never been on a boat.
I've been on a boat and lakes and shit like that, obviously.
Oh,
but
okay.
in the ocean,
Yeah.
no. Hell no. And I also have a fear of my kids. So I after seeing the ocean for the first time, me and my wife, we went to California and we went to the beach. And we go out and we're standing in the ocean right by the waves and stuff. And we got kind of close to a pier. And so, it was getting pretty strong there, right? So it starts taking me out a little bit. But
The pier was getting strong?
Yeah, the pier. The water was getting strong over by the pier.
All right.
Fuck. And it started kind of taking me out a little bit, right? But I'm a decent swimmer. And so I was good. And my my wife, she's kind of like behind me. And I'm looking at her and she's kind of going further back and I'm getting closer to her and I'm like, "Hey, are you good?" And she looks at me and she yells out, "No!"
Fuck yeah.
So I'm like, "Oh!" So I go and I grab her hand. I reach out, I grab her hand, and like I start, like swimming. We start swimming back, and we get back to where we could stand, and we were walking in, and the lifeguard saw us. He probably saw the look in her eyes from where he was sitting.
Fuck yeah.
He was like, "Oh, that's not good." And then we walk up, and he's like, "Hey, stay away from the pier over here. It gets pretty strong, huh?" And I'm like, "Fucking no kidding." When I looked at her face said, "I'm dying already. I'm dead."
Yeah.
Like I'm dead.
Fuck yeah.
So I have young kids. So I get, I got 4 kids, right? There's one of me, one of her, and 4 kids. Like we can't watch them all at the same time. And my sons are boys. They're stupid. Like all of us boys are.
Yeah.
We're idiots. They're not gonna make it. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna go out there and they're gonna fucking get swept away in my eyes. You know, so I have that fear. So my girl's always like, hey, let's take the kids to the beach. And I'm like, let's go somewhere else where there's no beach.
Like a swimming pool or something.
Swimming pool's good. Like Cabo. Maybe we'll go to Cabo one day, but we'll stay at the resort in the pool.
Well, so I'm a resort guy. So, like, even, like, the beach is right there or whatever. Like, I'll go listen to the waves crash a little bit. But that fear, I've had that fear.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What happened?
Fucking go to... funny you say that because it's Cabo.
Mm-hmm.
So, Cabo, like... And I'm probably going to get this all fucked up. But one side of Cabo is chill, the water, the ocean.
Okay.
The other side is fucking horrific. Which is probably it's obviously the same ocean as when you're in California or whatever.
Yeah.
So, we go out. We go out there with some friends or whatever.
Lower that down a little bit.
We go out with some friends or whatever, and well, I'm there with friends, whatever. We're drinking all night. We go back to the resort, and I didn't realize how expensive Cabo was to me. Drinking Dos Equis and stuff like that, fucking Coronas, when I'm like, this is not an import here.
Yeah.
I'm in Mexico.
Yeah. It's like drinking Busch.
Yeah. So,
or
like,
Natty Light over there.
fucking funds are going low. So one of my friends is like, hey, I'll bet you $50, 50 bills that you don't go into that ocean right now.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to go all the way in. And they had a red flag out there, everything. And red flag is don't go in.
Yeah. They had the red flag.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, don't go in. Like, that shit's dangerous, whatever. So I, like, got a buzz, whatever.
You with a buzz?
Yeah. The water sounded culero. Like, it sounded fucking, like buildings fucking crashing. Like a Vegas hotel imploding. Like, the waves are just like, boom. And I'm just like, 50 bills is 50 bills, buddy.
Hey, when you're young and struggling, well, we're old and struggling, but when
you're
young and struggling, you'll do just about anything.
Dude, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm fucking down. I was like, I got this. So, fucking go in, dude. I go in. And then they're like yelling, like, yeah, go. And I'm fucking going in. The waves are hitting me, and I'm just like, holy fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck. I was like, I'm committed now. I'm going to do it.
There's no pulling back now.
Yeah. Fuck no, dude. I fucking go in, and I start getting rolled. And I would get up, and I would see them, and they started getting further away. And I was like, holy shit. And I'm fucking going, and they see it in my face. I had the same face. I said, fuck it. I'm fucking dying here. Like, this is it. And I'm like, I'm trying to go, dude. But it's crazy. It just feels like you're going and you're like, and then here comes God's hand, and he's just like, get over here.
Not so fast.
And fucking boom. And I was tumbling under the water. I was like, holy fuck. And again, like, I'm not used to the ocean, obviously, but, like, those fucking waves, dude, oh my God, like, humbled the fuck out of me.
Uh-huh.
Obviously. And then I hear them, they're like, come back. And I'm like, no shit. Fucking look at my fucking face. And so there I go, like, and then finally I get on, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, holy fuck. Like, I'm thankful to fucking be alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and
you
like,
felt that pucker of your asshole was
oh,
real.
yeah, dude. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
I thought.
So you got your $50.
Well, so a bet's a bet, and getting bamboozled is never a good thing. But so I got my 50 bills, and they gave it to me.
I think I know where this is going. What was it?
It was 50 pesos.
Fucking assholes. Fuck whoever did that.
Dick move. A dick move, and you know who you are. Yeah.
Hey, you fucking bought 50 pesos worth of beer, though, didn't you?
Fucking shenanigans on a different level, dude.
50 pesos.
I was all like, I almost fucking died. Imagine. I'm on my fucking casket, throwing those 50 pesos on fucking like a dirt bag. You're like, oh shit.
You spent those 50 pesos on beer though, didn't
I'm
you?
fucking nothing.
On nothing.
It's like fucking, I don't know, $2.50, some shit. Oh, that shit
That's
bought
fucked
like
up.
fucking half a beer.
Sobered you up real quick though, didn't it?
Yeah, that's the worst part too. There went my fucking buzz on that shit.
Those shits don't fucking
almost
joke.
dying will do that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah. Were you embarrassed when you got back with your friends?
Fuck no. I was just fucking happy. And I thought I was getting fucking 50 fucking US dollars.
Not so fast.
You know what? I was probably embarrassed when I got the 50 bills and I was like,
Wait, so did they tell you, hey, 50, I'm going to give you 50? Did they just say 50?
50 bills.
50 bills.
And
Whoever
it's a 50
that was.
bill. It's a peso.
Yeah, that
It's a play on words.
asshole fucking,
Yeah.
whoever that was for
dick.
sure planned that shit.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. And no point where they're going to give me 50 US dollars.
Fucking, because they were probably as broke as you were
And
at that time.
Fucking lesson learned.
Lesson
It
learned.
was fucking good. It was good. I couldn't even be that upset because I was like, oh, you got me, dick.
That's a prank that I'm gonna play on you. I'm trying to prank. Well, you're the prank master, of course, but there's a prank in there.
I've been studying these pranks.
Yeah, have you?
Quite some time.
You've been known to do a prank or two.
Yeah.
So one of the best pranks this piece of shit ever played on me. We were so in the type of work that we do, you know, we dress a certain way, and then in our vehicles we'll carry an extra pair of shoes, just in case the terrain, if you will, calls for you don't want to get your good shoes messed up, right? And so we had a situation in which I was at work and it was raining, and it was raining bad, and we live in the desert, so everything turns to mud when it rains, right? And this guy wasn't at work that day, but I go and I keep a pair of hiking boots, if you will, in my car, just in case we encounter these types of situations. And so it was a moment where we had to hurry up. I had to hurry up, had to get out there, go do what we had to do, and then and get out there quick. And so I get there and I run to the back, and it's raining, it's pouring. I run to the back of the car, open up the trunk, and I go to get my hiking boots. I put them on, and my boots are laced backwards. And so if you can picture it, I have they're tied, because these boots, like, they kind of just zip up, right? But the shoelaces look like a bow hanging over my foot, dragging on the ground. And I'm standing there, and people that I work with are like, hey, hurry up, come over here. And I'm looking at it like, what the fuck is going on? Now, granted, it had been a few months since I had worn these last, right? They've just been sitting in my trunk. What the fuck is going on? Like, this doesn't even make sense. This doesn't fucking make sense. What is going on? So I go out there, and people are just kind of like looking at me like, the fuck? All right, guy. So we finish up, and I go back to where my car is, and my supervisor's there. And a bunch of other people that I work with are standing there, including my supervisor, and I'm standing there just like, still thinking in my head, what the fuck? I never did this. Like, what is going on? My supervisor looks at me and he's like, what the fuck's wrong with your shoes? You know what, sir? I don't know. I don't have an explanation for this. Well, you look like an idiot. I agree. I completely agree. And it wasn't until you came back that I realized I left my car open one day, and you sat there and you fucking laced my boots the wrong fucking way. And you did that like months prior, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That shit was fucking awesome. You know, my only regret is not being there to see the stupid look on your face when you put those boots on and you're prancing around. Little bow ties on the bottom of your...
Unbelievable. That was a good one because there's a certain art to pranking people, and you have that patience. Because when I pull a prank, I want the instant gratification of seeing your stupid face or seeing you fuck up or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Like if I'll fuck with your wallet at work or I'll do
Yeah.
whatever I have to do. But I can't wait to see it. You'll do something and then just let it ride.
Yeah.
Like you were.
Yeah. It's an investment. That's what it is. A prank is an investment.
Yeah, and you
And
take it to that level.
I'm willing to like just let it ride because like I'll go and I'll look and I'll be like, oh yeah, it's still going.
Like, weren't you taking one of our coworkers' printer paper, like all but like 3 pages, every randomly? So
Like-
she thought she was running out of paper.
Yeah. I would take paper. Oh my God. I would take so much paper out of that printer. And I would just hear her like bitch about it. Like, God dang, this fucking. And she'll put reams of paper in that motherfucker. And I would like go and just take out like. My printer was stacked as fuck, but like.
How long did you keep that going for?
I was feeding other people's printers. And like every fucking. It almost seemed like every other day she was putting paper.
Yeah.
Shit.
You fuck.
Shit was
That
fucking
takes some time and some effort there.
Yeah.
The same thing with the same coworker with so this coworker, she had like a little drawings from her daughters, like cutouts from color books of princesses and stuff like that. And she had them in a row on right above her desk, right? She had like, let's say 6 or
wall.
7, like just thumbtacked to the wall, cutouts from coloring books. And little girls, they were her daughters were little, and they would color, and they're out of the lines a little bit, but just like little girls. And she had them lined up there for hell, it must have been years. And then one day I'm standing and
You fucking ruined that shit.
I did.
You're a fucking
Because I'm standing in her office we're talking, and then you come in, and she's sitting at her desk, and then you come in and you're standing there, and then she gets a phone call, and she's on the phone, and I'm standing there, and then you tell me, hey, how do you like her T-Rex, her dinosaur? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So he's like, her T-Rex, and you have like Princess Jasmine, Princess so-and-so, Princess this, Princess that, and the last picture on there is a T-Rex. It's colored like a little kid. And you took the time to take a page out of a coloring book, color it, and post it up.
Fuck yeah. Fucking weeks. Motherfucker was there fucking weeks, months. Dude, it could have been like until
she had no
fucking
idea.
Retired, and she was taking all of them. She's like, who the fuck? What the fuck is this? Never fucking noticed that shit.
And I fucked it up because you said it. I looked at it, and the moment I saw it, I broke down laughing. And she was like, "What? What are you talking about? What? And I couldn't hold it in.
Yeah, fucking good times.
You're a fucking idiot. Oh,
That shit was awesome. I would just go in there sometimes just to look at it and be like, still hasn't noticed that shit. I think I even signed the back just to be like, hey, for sure, this wasn't your kid.
Yeah. I had a moment in high school that I thought was pretty much going to ruin my life. Speaking of pranks, and so I was in football in high school. I know you were in football too, right? So I was in football in high school when I was a freshman, and we had a weight room. And the way that our weight room, we had like a lower body weight room and then an upper body. And the lower body weight room was underneath the stadium, and it opened up on both sides, right? Almost like garage style, right? On both sides. So after school, when we would go work out, we would have both sides open, right? And after school, when we were working out, everyone was walking by, people would be walking by, not just the football players, guys, girls, everyone would hang out underneath the stadium and stuff like that. And so we're working out, and we're by some squat racks, and here I am, some freshmen and some seniors are standing there, and they say, "Hey man, you look pretty strong." My dumb freshman ass was like, yeah, pretty strong. Hey, come over here. Let's see if you could do this, bro, because you look pretty strong. Go out for varsity soon. The whole night. I'm like, all right, what we got? What we
Pumping
got?
yourself up. You're
Pumping
like,
myself.
fuck yeah.
I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a beast.
Yeah.
So it's like 4 dudes. I should have known. I'm an idiot. I should
You're
have
like, I'm going to fucking let her right here.
yeah, fucking. I'm gonna
Give
start.
me my jacket.
I'm gonna start next weekend,
Yeah,
right? And so we go. I go over to the squat rack they're at, right? And they say they had some weight on the squat rack, and they're like, can you jerk this, right? Can you just jerk this up 5 times? So I'm looking. I'm like, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I can do that. They're like, only a couple of us have been able to do it. And I'm like, really? Fucking look pretty big. Like, all right, fucking okay. So, and there's people walking by. There's people standing right outside the weight room, both sides. Whatever. And so I pick it up and I'm like, here we fucking go. And I get it up, boom. And like as soon as I got it up, my first thought was, oh, this is gonna be easy. And as soon as my fucking naive ass is like, yeah. Pants and underwear all the way down.
Oh, fuck. Shut the fuck up.
And I can't just pull my pants up. I got the weight and then I look and there's like girls, guys, everyone's just fucking oh I fucking put it down slowly and I'm just like, yeah. and yeah, I thought my life was over.
Fuck yeah. That's fucking awesome.
That's fucked up.
That is fucking.
And it wasn't even cold. I didn't have that excuse.
Yeah.
That's you can't. I
that's
couldn't use the
fucking
it was
awesome.
cold excuse. It was
You know what? And then, did everyone have cell phones back then?
No. Luckily,
Oh, you fucking lucked out.
luckily, yeah, because I'd still be on the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, luckily not.
Now
everyone-
it's fucking shit. Too.
Oh yeah.
We were talking earlier about the damn Christmas music, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, we're driving, and damn, good old Kenny G comes out,
Good old Kenny G.
and I got flashbacks, buddy.
Of
My vasectomy.
what?
So, vasectomy is a procedure that should last about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Not for me, buddy.
Yours didn't last 15 minutes.
No.
Do tell.
So, go make my appointment, right? And apparently, like, there's I don't know, some kind of test you have to pass, right? So I get bat winged.
What? Wait. You get bat winged.
Bat winged.
Bat winged.
Bat winged.
What does that mean?
Have you seen Bat's wings?
Oh yeah.
I get fucking pow.
You got bat winged?
Bat winged. So they were like, they stretched the sack out and they were like, oh, you, sir, are a candidate. I was like, I don't know what kind of test that is,
But okay.
but all right. But apparently I passed.
Okay.
So then here we are, like, at the day of the procedure. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, all right, cool. Like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
like,
in and
this
out.
should be
In and out. Snip, snip.
Yeah. Oh, no, buddy. I'm fucking getting frustrated. The doctor's getting frustrated. Like, we're a good 45 minutes in, and apparently there's 2 snips that need to be snipped.
Okay.
And only 1 snip had been done.
They fucked up.
There was trouble finding, I don't know, I guess.
Such a small
vein?
surface to work on.
Yeah. They were like getting special microscopes or whatever. Fuck off. I don't know what the fuck happened, right? 'Cause I'm not the doctor, bitch. But I'll never
It doesn't
forget.
sound good for you,
Yeah,
buddy. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm just there and I'm like that. I'm actually like this, like, I'm like, what the fuck?
By this time, how
this
long had
time-
it been?
Yeah, I'm a good, like, it's like 55 minutes in.
55?
On a 15-minute procedure, and I'm like, what the fuck is... I'm thinking all kinds of shit. Like, I'm thinking, this is it. Like, it's never going to fucking stand up again. Or, like, I'm going to be like LeBron. fucking
Dust.
fucking dust. Like, I was just like, what the fuck is happening to me? I'm
Were they
panicking.
Well, were they
mode.
communicating with you at all?
Yeah, like, and I'm just like, hey, like what's going on? And then
Don't you
they're
worry,
like,
sir. We're good.
at one point, I'm grunting, and the doctor's like, hey, does this really hurt you? Like, you let me know. And I was like, well, it sure is fucking uncomfortable, I'll tell you that. Like, I just don't know what 15 minutes in your world is compared to mine.
Yeah, because we're
I
way
think
past
that's
mine.
where we're
That's our only problem right now.
Yeah. I was all like, I don't know what the fuck I'm still doing here. And then, so, dude, I see it in him, and I'm like, fuck. It's like, hey, maybe we should take a break. Maybe we should all just. I have buyer's regret, dude. Buyer's remorse. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck did I get myself into here? I'm like, oh no, I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up. And then I'll never forget. Like, he fucking looks up at his assistant, right? Because it's not good. It's not good enough to just have one man. You know.
Yeah.
Handling that shit. He's got an assistant. He looks up the assistant and he's all like, play some Kenny G. And I'm like, what the fuck?
He says, play some Kenny G.
Play some Kenny G.
Wow.
And sure enough, dude, fucking built-in speakers in this doctor's office. And here comes Kenny G. And I couldn't help but like die a little more inside, dude. I was just like, what the fuck?
That was his "It's time to get to work" music.
Yeah,
God
like
damn,
it was like it was like how can I put it? It was like Snoop Dogg's way of smoking a joint and shit, like to fucking chill the fuck
Chill
out.
his nerves.
Yeah. He put on some Kenny G. I'll never forget that shit. Probably another 40 minutes later, buddy, and the shit was done.
So how long did it take?
It was either like, I want to say it was like an hour and a half.
Oh my!
It was crazy.
God.
It was crazy. And then I'll tell you this, like, it was so bad. Like at one point, I know my wife went to the receptionist and was like, "Hey, like, where's my husband?
Is he alive?"
like if I left to a strip club or some shit." He's like, "Wait, where's this motherfucker said he was gonna be 15?"
Knowing you, she's like, this motherfucker found a bar.
Yeah.
And snuck out the back.
Yeah, this fucker's drinking at a bar. You know, like, she's like, "Hey, where's this fucking clown at?" And she already knew. She's all like, "Oh no." She's all kinds of fucking dudes were stacking up in that waiting room and shit.
He had to cancel all his appointments.
The fucking doctor came out and was like, "Hey, like," he told everyone. He's like, "Hey, we're experiencing some technical difficulties here."
Everybody sometimes in these situations, there's a rare moment where things go wrong. And this just happens to be one of those times.
Yeah. So I see this dude listening to Kenny G there, and he's just like, looks up at his assistant and is like, "It's been 3 years since something like this happened."
Oh fuck.
And then
And you're hearing him say this.
Yeah, and I'm just like, why don't you guys put me completely under? I would have been all right with it. I think I would have paid for that. Dude, I was such a fucking little puss. I was a little bitch in there.
Oh my! So what ended up happening?
It was just fucking funny though, like considering like girls have babies, and I had like 2 things cut on me, and I was I was fucking dying.
What was the problem? They just couldn't find the second snip.
Yeah. They found it eventually.
Oh,
it was elusive apparently. It was like your mustache. It was fucking hiding.
Fuck off. Seriously, you must have been freaking out.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I was freaking out.
Oh, hell no. We went when I was I think I was 20 at the time. My buddy's 21st birthday. I didn't live here. I lived out in the Austin area. And my buddy for his 21st birthday wanted to go skydiving, right? So I said, "Fuck it, let's go." So we went to this place outside of Houston, and we go. His older brother finds the place. Like, "Hey, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go skydiving." I said, "Okay, cool." So I'm in, right? I'm afraid of heights, right? I fucking can't get on my roof. But I went skydiving. I said, fucking, I was young and stupid. And so we go, and he's like, yeah, it's a legit, it's just some cool business, and you go and you tandem jump or whatever. And we get there, it's in the middle of nowhere, and it's like a family-run little operation, right? You have like the dad runs the place, the uncle gives the instructions, the son is part of the tandem stuff, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And then the mom's making food in the back, kind of thing, right? It's just, I'm like, what the fuck? And so you
like
get there,
hole in the wall skydiving.
Hole in the wall skydiving operation,
that's
right?
what you want to do.
Yes, of course. Back then I was young and broke, and I'm broker than I am now.
Yeah.
So it was like $300 maybe. This is shit. It's probably back in 2007, 8, something like that, right?
Fuck.
And so we show up to this place, and I'm a little sketchy about it, but whatever. So they go, they have you sign some paperwork, and they say, hey, come over here. We're going to give you the instructions, right? We're going to go through the class. And some dude, some redneck jumps on a table and is like, all right, do this, that, and the other. Watch this 5-minute video, ready to go. And I'm like, holy shit, all right. So so my buddy whose birthday it was goes first, right? Because it's such a small plane that not all of us could go with, plus the people we're jumping with, right? So you have the pilot, and you can fit like 4 people, right? So you have the first jump. It was my buddy and the person he was jumping with, and then it was like the uncle, and then like the owner's son, who was probably like a teenager, who was doing his own jumps, right?
All right.
So then it takes him a while to get up to the elevation, right? And we're down there with a couple of other people, and they're like, all right, they're going to start jumping now. So then you see people coming out. You see people coming out of the plane, right? And me and my buddy's brother are standing there, and then all of a sudden, like, you hear like a radio going off, and they're like handhelds, and they're like, what? And then you see people jump into some trucks, and they take off into like the woods. And we're like, what the fuck? Nobody's telling us shit, right? They just take off, and it's like a panic. And we're like, what the fuck is going on? So then the plane comes back, and my buddy, jumps, and they bring him back in the truck, and he's got this look on his face like, fuck. And so I said, well, hey, what happened, dude? He's like, well, and he was terrified, right? So he says, we go up, and they're like, hey, we're ready, whatever. So that kid jumps out, or they open the doors, and the kid is going to go first. And something happened, but it looked like his chute opened before he jumped or something like that.
What the fuck?
And it's like
inside the plane?
Yeah, like it's like he got sucked out. And the guy I was with and like the uncle dude were like, oh, fuck. And the uncle runs and jumps out after him. And he's like, we got to go. And the guy who I'm jumping with is like, holy fuck, we got to go. And my buddy's just like, huh? What? What are we going to do? What?
Yeah.
He's like, I thought the plane was going down or something, and I thought I was dead. Like, what the fuck happened?
This fucker was taking incoming fire and shit.
He was invading. It was on the fucking.
Motherfucker's like, we're kamikazes now. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, we're going down. Everyone for themselves, Oh fuck. He's like, I have never been so terrified in my life, and I guess the kid had to. His chute did open, like, fuck up.
They had to, like,
he had to get rid of that one and do the reserve and stuff like that. So, like, I guess the jump was off, so he went. I don't know if they had to go find, well, whatever, but hell no.
And I assume the uncle had a chute, right?
Yeah.
It's all like, we gotta go after him. Like, I was like, hey, who's this fucking Rambo? Fuck.
He unleashes my buddy and goes, you go get the kid and I'll go get the uncle.
Yeah. At this point, I'm surprised the pilot didn't jump out too. And your buddy was flying the fucking plane. Like,
hey, take over the controls. He looked a little stressed when he got back.
Did you get up? Do you win?
Yes, and he told us this before we got on.
Oh, fuck.
And I still fucking did it.
That's fucking balls.
Yeah, now looking back, I was like, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
But I didn't. Fuck it. Yeah, I still got on. It was a great experience. It was a great experience. That shit is crazy.
Would you do it again? Like right now, would you do it?
Right now, no, I probably wouldn't just because I got kids. And shit happens. Shit happens every day. But like, if I didn't have kids, I would do it again for sure. Because it is fun. Like, does feel like you get sucked out of the plane and then you're like yelling as you're going and you can't even hear yourself because it's just so like the sound is so crazy. But once they pull, that same incident, so you're dropping, right, and it feels like the fucking ground is just gonna hit you at any moment because you're falling and you're like, when is this fucker gonna pull the chute? Jesus, is everything okay up there, right? Because it's a tandem jump, right? I didn't jump on myself. So he pulls the chute, and I'm strapped to him, right? And once he pulls the chute, I'm talking pain in my crotch, right? From the straps, like it's tight, right? And we're just gliding now with the chute open, and then
is it less scary at that time?
Yes,
a little bit less.
It's a little bit less scary. You're not going fast, but you're fucking thousands of feet. You're still falling, right?
Yeah.
And so you're still scared, but you're just like, holy shit, this is crazy, right? It's like another outer world experience, right? And so he's telling me, he's like, hey, buddy, you right down there? And I said, you know what, man? I'm yelling because there's still a lot of air, wind and stuff. I said, it's really tight. He's like, around the crotch? And I said, yeah. And he says, all right, let me loosen you.
Oh, hold on. No, it's good. We're good.
We're good.
My bad.
Never mind.
Who am I to be a bitch about this situation?
And as my mind is starting to go, no, that's okay.
Yeah.
Fucking, he does something, and I probably drop from him 3 inches, but that I felt like I was literally about to hit the earth. Like he let me go. Okay, so he goes, all right, let me loosen you. And I'm like, what? And I went, ah! And I grabbed him, and I'm like,
hey,
oh!
Fuck off.
And he was just like, hey, buddy, you're good. I'm just loosening you a little bit.
Bagasaurus. You're all right, you fucking little bitchosaurus Rex.
Those 3 seconds, my life was over. For that split second, my life was completely over. That shit was terrifying, but good times. But no, probably wouldn't do it again. Well, with kids, it's a risk I don't need to take.
I don't know.
I have enough risk with my bank accounts on a weekly basis. It's enough throw for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Apparently that's more than enough.
Apparently 9 days into my check, I've been skydiving my whole life.
Isn't that the worst when you're getting close to the weekend and you're like, I think I'm good. I think I'm getting close. Like, but we're good. And then you're like, wait, I just got paid last Friday. Fuck.
Fuck. Yeah. You're like, fuck.
What the fuck am I going to do? That shit's the worst. But with Christmas coming, I hope that the Christmas shopping goes really good for you, buddy.
For everyone out there, man. It's stressful for sure.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. We fuck around and we joke, and I like to consider us as like the everyday dads, guys out there working, struggling to make ends meet, trying to raise a good family, trying to be good to the kids, trying to be good to the wife. Christmas time is a beautiful time. It's an amazing time. It's a great time to spend with family, to see your kids happy on Christmas. There's nothing better than that. But for the guys out there, the dads out there that are, and even the moms too, and the moms, the moms that are
stressful,
that are working, stressing out, trying to get. And I know I'm in a situation where I can't get the kids everything that I want to get them. Fuck, I wish I could get them everything that every check mark on their list, And for us who are out there trying to do that and feeling bad about not being able to do it, because I know there's more people out there that feel like that, like me. Keep pushing, stay in it, and just remember that the time you spend with your kids, the quality you spend with your kids, they'll remember that way more than any gift they get
And any
this
fucking
Christmas.
toy. Yeah.
And any toy, any computer, the time that you spend with them, the 5 minutes you take out of your busy night to sit there and talk with them or to give them advice is way more valuable than anything else, because as dads, it's not easy, but we got to be there. Agree with that?
Yeah,
For sure.
For sure.
Well, we'll get an update on Christmas next week, probably.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you make it to next payday. We make it to next payday, buddy, without pulling out a loan.
Yeah. Not pulling out a loan or fucking sucking dick on Dyer. But
I mean, hey, options are open.
yeah.
Options are always open. That'll show our kids how much we love them, right? Like, hey, what did you have to do when I was a kid to give me these gifts?
you
Don't
don't know.
fucking ask. We'll talk about it then, buddy. And until next week, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.